In the heart of an African village, nestled beneath the shade of towering baobab trees, lived Stephen, a man of great wealth and prosperity. Despite his riches, Stephen felt a void in his life, the absence of a companion to share his joys and sorrows. Determined to find true love, he devised a plan to disguise himself as a poor man and search for a wife who would love him for his heart, not his riches. Stephen adorned himself in tattered garments and covered his face with a worn cloak, concealing his identity. With a heavy heart and hopeful spirit, he ventured out into the world, leaving behind the comfort of his lavish estate to embark on a journey of discovery. As Stephen traversed dusty paths and winding trails, he encountered landscapes painted with the vibrant hues of Africa, golden savannas stretching to the horizon, lush forests teeming with life, and bustling villages alive with the rhythm of drums and laughter. Each step brought him closer to his goal, his resolve unwavering despite the challenges that lay ahead. With every passing village, Stephen observed the intricacies of daily life, marveling at the resilience and unity of the people. He shared meals with humble families, listened to their stories by crackling fires, and learned the wisdom passed down through generations. In a village nestled between rolling hills and fertile fields, Stephen's journey took an unexpected turn. He stumbled upon a modest dwelling, its thatched roof weathered by time, yet radiating an aura of warmth and hospitality. Curiosity piqued, Stephen approached the humble abode and knocked gently on the wooden door. It swung open to reveal a woman of grace and kindness, Adina, a widow with eyes that sparkled like the stars above. Without hesitation, she welcomed Stephen into her home, offering him a seat by the hearth and a simple meal of maize porridge and roasted yams. As Stephen and Adina shared stories beneath the glow of the fire, a bond began to form between them, a connection born from shared experiences and a deep reverence for their African heritage. They laughed together, exchanged tales of triumph and tribulation, and found solace in each other's company. Stephen marveled at Adina's resilience in the face of adversity, her unwavering spirit a testament to the strength of the human soul. In her presence, he felt a sense of belonging he had never known before, a glimpse of the love he yearned to find. Encouraged by Adina's warmth and wisdom, Stephen confided in her about his quest for true love. He spoke of his desire to find a partner who would accept him for who he truly was, beyond the trappings of wealth and status. Adina listened intently, her eyes filled with understanding and compassion. She shared words of encouragement and guidance, urging Stephen to remain true to himself and to never lose hope in the power of love. With renewed determination, Stephen set forth once more, his heart filled with hope and anticipation. Little did he know, his journey was about to take an unexpected turn, leading him down a path filled with twists and turns, challenges and triumphs, and ultimately, the true love he had been searching for all along. Word of Stephen's presence in the village spread like wildfire, igniting a sense of curiosity and excitement among the villagers. They gathered in the central square, eager to hear the tales of the mysterious stranger who had graced their humble abode. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a golden glow upon the gathering, Stephen stepped forward, his voice strong and steady as he began to weave his stories. He spoke of ancient legends passed down through generations, of heroes and heroines who defied the odds, and of the unbreakable bond between the people and the land. The villagers listened with rapt attention, captivated by Stephen's words and the passion with which he spoke. In his tales, they found echoes of their own lives, moments of joy and sorrow, triumph and defeat. And as the night wore on, the bond between Stephen and the villagers grew stronger, forging connections that would last a lifetime. Among the crowd gathered in the village square, Stephen noticed a figure lurking in the shadows, their gaze fixed upon him with an intensity that sent shivers down his spine. Sensing a strange energy emanating from the stranger, Stephen felt a sense of unease wash over him. The stranger's presence seemed to cast a shadow over the festivities, their dark silhouette standing out against the flickering torchlight. Despite their attempts to blend into the crowd, Stephen couldn't shake the feeling that there was something off about them, something hidden beneath the surface, waiting to be revealed. As the night wore on, Stephen couldn't shake the feeling of being watched, the stranger's gaze following him wherever he went. And as the village festivities came to an end, Stephen couldn't help but wonder what secrets the mysterious stranger held, and what role they would play in his quest for love. As Stephen continued his journey through the village, he encountered a young woman whose beauty took his breath away. Her name was Nia, and she was known throughout the village for her skill as a weaver, crafting intricate patterns and designs with nimble fingers and a keen eye. Drawn to Nia's gentle demeanor and radiant smile, Stephen found himself captivated by her presence. He watched as she worked tirelessly at her loom, her hands moving with a grace and precision that spoke of years of dedication and practice. In Nia, Stephen saw a kindred spirit, someone who shared his passion for creativity and expression, someone who saw beauty in the world around them. And as they exchanged shy glances and tentative smiles, Stephen felt a spark of hope ignite within him. Could Nia be the one he had been searching for all along? Determined to prove himself worthy of Nia's love, Stephen embarked on a series of challenges set forth by her family. From weaving intricate patterns to hunting elusive prey, Stephen faced each test with courage and determination, his heart fueled by the hope of winning Nia's hand in marriage. With each challenge, Stephen pushed himself to the limit, drawing upon his skills and ingenuity to overcome the obstacles that stood in his way. And as he persevered through hardship and adversity, he began to see glimpses of Nia's affection shining through. A smile here, a kind word there, a glimmer of admiration in her eyes. But just as Stephen thought he had proven himself worthy of Nia's love, he encountered a new obstacle that threatened to derail his plans. A jealous rival, envious of Stephen's success, had been plotting against him, determined to sabotage his chances of happiness at every turn. As Stephen prepared to face the final challenge and win Nia's hand in marriage, he received a devastating blow that shook him to his core. His rival, consumed by jealousy and spite, had spread lies and rumors about Stephen, tarnishing his reputation and turning the villagers against him. Heartbroken and disillusioned, Stephen struggled to comprehend the betrayal that had unfolded before his eyes. How could someone he had trusted and respected stoop to such deceitful tactics? And more importantly, how could he hope to win Nia's love in the face of such adversity? As doubt and despair threatened to consume him, Stephen knew that he could not give up hope. Not now, when his heart and soul were so close to finding the love he had longed for. With renewed determination, he vowed to confront his rival and prove his innocence, no matter the cost. With his heart heavy with the weight of betrayal, Stephen grappled with feelings of doubt and uncertainty. Could he trust Nia to see beyond the lies and deceit that had tarnished his reputation? As he struggled to reconcile his emotions, Stephen realized that true love required a leap of faith, even in the face of adversity. With each passing moment, he resolved to trust in the bond he shared with Nia, believing that their connection was strong enough to withstand any challenge. Seeking solace and guidance, Stephen ventured deep into the heart of the Forbidden Forest, where ancient spirits whispered secrets of love and redemption. Surrounded by towering trees and tangled vines, Stephen found himself enveloped in a sense of tranquility and peace. In the quiet of the forest, he heard the gentle murmurs of his ancestors, urging him to forgive those who had wronged him and to embrace the power of love to heal even the deepest wounds. In the stillness of the forest, Stephen found clarity and understanding amidst the whispers of his ancestors. With a heavy heart, he embraced the gift of forgiveness, releasing the anger and resentment that had threatened to consume him. In forgiving those who had betrayed him, Stephen discovered a newfound sense of peace and liberation, allowing him to move forward with renewed purpose and determination. With each step he took on his journey, Stephen carried the wisdom of the forest in his heart, a guiding light in the darkness. Armed with newfound wisdom and resolve, Stephen emerged from the depths of the forest, ready to confront his fears and reclaim his destiny. As he made his way back to the village, he felt a sense of anticipation building within him, knowing that the final chapter of his journey awaited him. With each passing mile, Stephen felt the weight of the past falling away, replaced by a sense of hope and optimism for the future that lay ahead. As Stephen returned to the village, he found himself faced with the ultimate test of love. With Nia by his side, he stood before the gathered villagers, ready to prove his worthiness once and for all. With courage in his heart and determination in his soul, Stephen faced his rival with grace and humility, refusing to let the past define him. And as he emerged victorious, his love for Nia shining bright, Stephen knew that his journey had finally led him home, to the arms of the woman he loved with all his heart. In a dazzling display of skill and determination, Stephen emerged victorious from the final challenge, proving his worthiness to Nia and her family. With tears of joy and gratitude, Nia embraced Stephen, her heart overflowing with love and admiration. As the village erupted in jubilant celebration, Stephen and Nia stood together, their bond stronger than ever before. In that moment, they knew that their love was destined to withstand any obstacle and endure for eternity. Amidst the joyous festivities, Stephen and Nia exchanged vows of love and devotion, sealing their bond in the presence of their loved ones and the spirits of their ancestors. The village square was transformed into a feast of abundance, with tables laden with sumptuous dishes, and the air filled with music and laughter. As Stephen and Nia danced beneath the stars, surrounded by the warmth and love of their community, they knew that their union was blessed by the spirits, and destined to bring joy to all who knew them. Under the watchful gaze of the village elders, Stephen and Nia received the blessings of their ancestors, who whispered words of wisdom and guidance from beyond the grave. With each blessing bestowed upon them, Stephen and Nia felt the strength of their love grow ever stronger, fortified by the ancient wisdom of those who had come before them. As they knelt before the elders, Stephen and Nia felt a sense of peace and serenity wash over them. In the years that followed, Stephen and Nia welcomed children into their home, filling their lives with laughter and love. Together, they nurtured their family with care and compassion, passing down the traditions and values of their African heritage to the next generation. As they watched their children grow and flourish, Stephen and Nia felt a deep sense of fulfillment and joy, knowing that their love would live on through their descendants, a testament to the power of family and the bonds of love that unite us all. As the seasons turned and the years passed by, Stephen and Nia's love endured, a beacon of hope and inspiration for future generations. Their story became legend, woven into the fabric of African folklore, where it would be told and retold for generations to come. From the humblest villages to the grandest cities, the tale of Stephen and Nia's love spread far and wide, touching the hearts of all who heard it, and reminding them of the timeless power of love to conquer all obstacles and unite hearts across generations. In the twilight of their lives, Stephen and Nia watched with pride as their children and grandchildren carried forth the legacy of love they had built together. Surrounded by family and friends, they embraced each moment with gratitude and grace, knowing that their journey had come full circle. As they looked upon the faces of their descendants, Stephen and Nia felt a sense of peace wash over them, knowing that their love would live on through the generations, a testament to the enduring power of family and the bonds of love that bind us all. As Stephen and Nia's spirit soared into the heavens, they knew that their love would endure for all eternity, transcending time and space. United in soul and spirit, they embarked on their final journey together, hand in hand, forever bound by the ties of love and devotion. As they ascended into the heavens, their love shone like a brilliant star, casting its light upon all who dared to dream and love, a beacon of hope and inspiration for generations to come. In the endless expanse of the African sky, Stephen and Nia's love shone like a beacon, illuminating the darkness and guiding the way for all who sought love and redemption. As their spirits danced among the stars, they whispered their love song to the winds, a melody of hope and renewal that echoed across the plains and valleys. And as the world slept below, Stephen and Nia watched over their beloved homeland, their love eternal and unyielding, a testament to the power of love to transcend even the boundaries of life and death. In the quiet moments of the night, the spirits of Stephen and Nia sang their love song to the winds, their voices blending in perfect harmony with the rustle of leaves and the murmur of streams. From the depths of the forest to the highest peaks, their song echoed across the land, a tribute to the enduring power of love to overcome even the greatest of obstacles. And as the stars twinkled overhead, the ancestors listened with smiles upon their faces, knowing that their legacy lived on through the love of Stephen and Nia, a testament to the strength of the human spirit. Though their mortal bodies lay at rest, Stephen and Nia's love lived on, a testament to the enduring power of love to conquer all obstacles and unite hearts across generations. As their story faded into the mists of time, their legacy continued to inspire and uplift all who heard it, a reminder that true love knows no bounds, and that even in the darkest of times, love will always find a way. And as the sun rose on a new day, the world was filled with hope and promise, knowing that the love of Stephen and Nia would forever light the way.